Hello, my friends. Welcome to God Focus this morning. The title of today's episode, Clean Hands and Pure Heart. A pure heart is one that has been cleansed by the blood of the Lamb. A pure heart has God's Spirit dwelling within, but it is also a heart turned toward following the Lord with every ounce of their strength. We must have a heart for God's ways and have His laws written on our hearts. Our focus has to be a God focus, a willing heart to be obedient to God's voice. It is not easy to fully surrender. The flesh fights us every step of the way. We cannot listen to our flesh. If it had its way, we would end up in hell because our flesh is easily distracted. Psalms 24, 4-6. He that hath clean hands and a pure heart, who hath not lifted up his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully, he shall receive the blessing from the Lord, and righteousness from the God of his salvation. This is the generation of them that seek him, that seek thy face, O Jacob, Selah. We have clean hands when we follow God's ways and do not allow our flesh to draw us into sin. Avoiding the traps of the enemy takes some prayer. The more the word we have in our spirit, the less likely we are to fall into a position that we end up with dirty hands. We want our deeds to be pure before the Lord. Psalm 119, 9-11. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word. With my whole heart have I sought thee. O let me not wander from thy commandments. Thy word have I hid in mine heart, that I might not sin against thee. Seeking God with our whole heart is key to living a life pleasing to God. Hiding the word in our hearts will keep us from falling for the enemy's traps of sin. In the fast-paced world we live in, there are many distractions. A large portion of them are caused by the enemy. Matthew 23, 26-28. Thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which was within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones, and of all uncleanness. Even so ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. The Pharisees appeared to be holy to many, but Jesus had a different opinion. He told them to clean the inside of the cup and the platter so the outside would be clean. They had pride, greed, and deception in their hearts. They loved to be honored by men, but their heart was far from God. They did not have pure hearts or clean hands. He told them that they were like whitewashed sepulchres or graves, but inside they were full of dead men's bones. They would remain dead as long as they were full of sin. This is why Jesus came, to give us all a chance at life. Mark 7, 5-9. Then the Pharisees and scribes asked him, Why walk not thy disciples according to the tradition of the elders, but eat bread with unwashed hands? He answered and said unto them, Well hath Esaias prophesied of you hypocrites, as it is written, This people honoureth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. For laying aside the commandments of God, ye hold tradition of men, as the washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things ye do. And he said unto them, Full well ye reject the commandment of God, that ye may keep your own tradition. Again, God cares about the purity of our heart. The Pharisees didn't have pure hearts. Jesus quoted scripture to them about honoring God with their lips, but their worship was in vain because their hearts was far from honoring God. In other words, they didn't have clean hands. Many denominations are full of people today that have a bunch of traditions of men, but their hearts are not pure. If their hearts were pure, there would not be so much church hurt in this world. Although Bertha better than yous with their "we've always done it this way" attitudes, but they don't care about showing someone God's compassion. I pray people wake up and realize how much they need to change. This world is full of people that are dying lost every day, and many are worried about the traditions of man. But we're fortunate that within those denominations are also people that have pure hearts and are seeking God with everything they have within them. And they will be the ones that God will use for the final harvest. Dear Lord, give us clean hands and pure hearts. Help us not be caught up in man's tradition, but to be caught up in knowing you more. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be bold, be brave, and keep your God focus. Like, share, and subscribe for more encouragement. Have a wonderful weekend.